I'm going to be filming with the iPhone today. I have every light turned on in the house, and it's broad daylight. Maybe that's the problem. I'm trying to film this thing. But yeah, this is my 1916 Edison diamond disc phonograph, and I've had this for a couple of years now. And now the diamond disc uses these thicker records. These are recorded vertically, so the needle jumps vertically rather than side to side or laterally. And they call this the Hill-Dale recording method, and or method of grooving the tracks, or the grooves, whatever. Anyway, these aren't terribly hard to find, but they're not as plentiful as Victrola discs or 78 RPM shellac records. These aren't actually made of shellac. They're made out of a composite ceramic wood pulp, whatever they could find as a filler to build the disc up, and then they're coated with a I don't remember what they used, but it's not shellac, and I know that if you expose it to rubbing alcohol, it actually dissolves, or something like that. But anyway, the problem with these records is some of them will split and crack, and I think I might even have a couple. These aren't stored properly. I cannot find, but I'm going to have to make some more sleeves for these things. So they're getting ruined. I don't actually play this thing. It's more of a preservation effort than anything else. And you see, I have a lot of room here for more records. So I got to go find more records because I want to fill this thing up. And you see, I have some of these sleeves on the bottom here. So I think I can make some of these up. I got to find a paper similar to this, whatever it is. Now this is 100-year-old paper, and whatever they used, I don't know. So I was out looking in some junk shops the other day with a friend of mine, and I found a shop. It's a bit of a drive from here, that has a crate load of Edison diamond discs, amongst other really cool things. And I asked him what he wanted for the discs, and he said $50 for the whole crate. So I'm thinking I should go back for them. I didn't have the cash on me, and typical to junk shops, they are a cash-only deal. So I think I'm going to go to the bank, get some money, and go buy them. But there's some really cool stuff in this shop that I think you guys might enjoy. So let's take a trip to the backwoods of New Hampshire, more backwoods than these backwoods, and we're going to see what we can find. Maybe I'll buy some other cool stuff. All right. Okay, let's go. So here we are on our way to this really cool junk shop. What is a junk shop? A junk shop is generally just, they don't sell antiques, they don't sell used things, they don't sell new things. More often, they sell a little bit of everything. New, used, antiques, whatever the owner can come across in an auction, or whatever people sell to this person. Junk shops are like treasure troves of just about anything you can imagine. Anything your mind can dream up, a junk shop will oftentimes have, in one form or another. The junk shop that I'm going to bring you guys to has been in business forever, as long as I've been alive anyway. And I've driven by it numerous times over the past decade or two. But I've never gone in there until last weekend. And I was not disappointed. Rural New Hampshire is filled with little shops and treasure troves of all kinds of cool things. This is just one of a billion. And that's all I got to say about that. I think you will be happy. I'm going to try to do some filming inside without, you know, approaching spring, and we just had a major snowstorm a couple days ago. Then it snowed again yesterday, and I imagine within about 2 weeks, all this may be gone. Maybe 3 weeks. It'll all be gone. Well, we are getting pretty close now. Before we go in, before we get there, I want to talk about something they have in their front lot. So this place kind of functions as a used car dealership, or did at one time. And they're mostly, you know, these affordable cars for young kids. You know, nothing that you'd buy for the family to take to Florida or something. You know, it's not like that kind of a used car place. You know, you buy a car for your wife. No, this is like, we're talking junk, like almost borderline junk cars. Stuff that's been sitting around, ridden hard, put away wet. Well, there's a car in their lot that has been there for several years. It's been for sale for years. And I'm not so sure they know exactly what this car is. It's just an ordinary little early 90s Japanese convertible. It's an Infiniti. And I happen to know that this particular car is extremely rare. Like, there were 2,500 of these things built. And I forget the exact, I think it's an i30. It's like one of the first generation Infinitis. And it's a convertible coupe. And it is a very rare car. And I don't even know what they're asking for it. We're going to take a look at it when we get there. But the car is in pretty rough shape. It's got, I think it has 130,000 miles on it. I think last I checked. And it is in rough shape. But it's all there for the most part. It would be cool to somehow be able to buy this car and restore it. I don't think you can restore an early 90s Infiniti because parts availability would definitely be a problem. And would it be worth it? Probably not. And the car really isn't worth much, I'm sure. But it's cool. You know, it's an example of just because a car is rare does not mean it's valuable. Again, 2,500 made. However many are left, I don't know. Certainly not 2,500. But yeah, we'll take a look at that too. I also noticed that they had a Suzuki FA50, which is the sister bike to what I have in my living room. And yes, we're going to check that out too. Stay tuned. We're here. So that car over there, that's an M30 convertible. And I guess it may not be as rare as I thought. It's based on the Nissan Leopard. Let's take a look at it.
3 years ago, she came from, I think, down around Connecticut.
Yeah.
Area.
Yeah. So I'm at, where am I at? Bill's Trading Post?
Yeah.
In Swanzey, New Hampshire?
Yeah, West Swanzey.
West Swanzey.
Route 10.
You guys, a little bit of everything here.
Yeah. I have another girl. She comes in here. She takes pictures all the time of stuff in here.
Oh yeah?
She just says, I like to keep it for the thing, but I know she's on the internet.
Well, you know, in today's world, that's where you're going to get your exposure.
Yeah. She used to buy, but now she don't buy it. She just takes the pictures.
That's a shame.
And she can buy, if she hasn't come back lately, though, buy it.
No?
She's a young girl and married.
Yeah.
And she first came in, she used to buy pretty good and give me a check.
Uh-huh.
But I think her husband got after her. I think she was probably overspending.
Oh, really?
Because then she says, oh, I'm going to hand you a check and I give you cash.
So it's not trackable. It's a dental light.
Yep. I'll sell you that, $20.
$20. Maybe I'll open a dental practice.
Yeah.
Ooh, I see something I do want, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get to it. Move this router. There's an old exit sign back there. And it reminds me of one that I saw when I was younger that I thought was kind of cool. It looks like a lunchbox. Maybe we can work a deal out on that. That's pretty cool. So how long you been in business?
Oh, I've been doing this since I was a kid.
Really?
I'm 85, and I must have started this when I was probably 10 years old. Not this. I mean, I used to sell my toys and stuff at the yard sale.
Oh, that's a...
There weren't no
Never mind.
yard sales, but I used to stick them out in the lawn and sell them to the kids.
Did you? So it looks like a reproduction, huh?
And I was in the Merrimack,
Wait a minute. Yeah.
and I've been here 30 years.
Oh yeah. This LED? Oh, it's a modern one. No, I thought it was an old from the 60s.
Oh, yeah.
It's a modern reproduction. What's this? Is that like a sterilizing bath or something? I think that's what that is. Yeah, for sterilizing dental instruments.
Yeah.
Did you clear out a dental office at some point?
Oh.
Dominion fan. It's a Vornado copy from back in the day.
That's what, back in the 50s?
Yeah, at least. It's a very nice.
This is popular now. Mid-century stuff.
Is that a heater? That looks more like a heater. I don't see any heating element.
Fan in it?
It's got a fan. I thought it looked like it might have been a heater, but maybe at one time. Because it's a little bit big to be just a fan, you know? Sporting.
Guess I'm on the other side.
Oh, okay. A little bit of everything. Chainsaws. DVD player, just everything kind of thrown wherever it'll fit. There was something I wanted to show you guys. Is it over here? It's over here. Look at this. An antique Echo leaf blower. Unfortunately missing all the hoses. Seized? Not seized. Compression. I'm thinking of picking up that right there. I'll give him $10 for it. Whatever. I wanted that. Yeah. So we got some. Ooh. Is that? No, that's not what I thought it was. Look at all these records. Prime Star. Oh, that's going to be here for a while. Yeah, he's got some films. 16 mil films. This one appears to be something Fanatics Tarzan. There's a film editing deck. 8-track player. Piano rolls. It's got everything. Everything. Engines. Motorcycle seats. That's a Honda GL 1000 seat, I believe. Furniture. This is a treasure trove. A boxed Smith Corona typewriter. All this stuff is for sale. He's not a collector. He's into sales. This place is amazing. Busted record generator. 1943. If I find out what he wants for these, buy a couple of them. I have my whole condo covered in old periodicals, so when people come to visit, that's what I have out to read. But he wants $25 for the broken Melodeon. I was going to buy it too if I could get it for the right price. That's not the right price for me. This is a really cool place though. Yeah, some of the prices he's asking really are collector prices, and I'm not really looking to pay collector prices on a lot of things. That's a nice little lamp. Original cord. So much stuff to see. So much. Look at these clocks. I actually had one of those adamantine clocks. I sold it for about $100 and some bucks. That's worthwhile. Buy something like this and bring it back to life. It's spring driven, so if you're comfortable working in spring driven clocks, those are fun. I prefer weight driven myself because there's nothing that's going to bite me. Old oil lamps. Anyway, I think I'm going to just buy the records and skedaddle. But there's a lot of cool stuff here. Old mirror. Beer signs, bowling trophies. But like I said, some of these shops have newer stuff too. I mean, I'm finding computer printers and related things. There's one right there. A lot of printers. But yeah, those aren't really worth anything. What is that? Computer bag. Electronics. Alright. That probably came from a salad bar from a local restaurant or a buffet. There's a crate here. I bet you that's full of records. Places like this, you know, and you just never know what you're going to find and when. iCoffee, Opus. You know, I think I saw one of those brand new in the store recently. Stagecoach. Pumpkin. A saddle. Ooh. That's not horrifying. I don't know what it is. Ooh. I'm gonna kill you. Fake jukebox. Oh yeah, I got trapped. Lighthouse tours. It's like, it's unfortunate that this guy doesn't have the benefit. Ooh, look at that. Doesn't have the benefit of, number one, a credit card machine, and number two, the internet. Ooh, it's load bearing. Ooh, it's a real one. Is it? Is it? Is it? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's real. It's real. He probably want the moon for that. Open this thing up. Unlock it. There's a battery in here, I bet. I'm gonna ask him what he wants for it. But I'm probably not gonna have the money to buy it. He seems to know what he's got, so to speak. And he's not in the mood to give things away either. And something like this would be worth a few bucks. Mickey Mouse balloon pump. Mickey Mouse, $33. Well, yeah. Check this out. It's a nice old phone. It's in really good condition. It's got the generator with a. I believe that's a. I think that's a generator. It's a, what do they call that? There's a term for it. I can't think of it right now. But it generates current. There's a transducer. Or something to that effect. And so it's not cracked. Northern Electric. Made in China. Just kidding. Made in Canada. Yeah, that's worth picking up right there. What do we have here? Antique sewing machine. Treadle sewing machine. Well. That would be something I'd actually like to pick up maybe later. Maybe not now. I didn't bring enough cash. And I did that on purpose. So I don't buy stuff I don't need. All American United States Interlacrosse Association, 1952. Well, I should go buy those records and get moving on. So, look at that. Now that is an antique. That is an antique sconce fixture. Yeah, not a reproduction. That's real. Ooh! My grandmother had one of these. She had a bunch of these Diet Pepsi glasses. Back in Ray Charles did the tagline for. Well, it's a shame that exit sign wasn't a genuine article. So this is what I got. I paid $45 for him. I offered it. He wanted 50. He wouldn't take 20. He wouldn't take 40. Sorry, he wouldn't take 40. A lot of these aren't shipped, but at this point, I'll take what I can get. I'm afraid that because these are fragile, I want to do something to make them so that they don't fall. See, that's okay. That'll do. Laundry detergent. A couple of rags around. Oh, you can't get them wet either. About this car. He says he got it from the people over there a couple of years ago. It's been parked for a decade. Rust. Yeah. In rough shape though. Definitely been parked for a long time. Is it locked? A lot of mildew on it, cracked bumper. These, from what I've read, are based on the Nissan. What did I say it was? Leopard. It's got some Bondo, so it would need quarter panels. Storage. He says the top is good, but you know it leaks. Still got the decals on the dash. Here comes the wind. There's a lot of rust on it. He said he'd take $1,000 for it. I think that's a fair price. As long as it can be either used for parts or. Check this out. This is the Suzuki FA50. It's got a Chinese one on here too. The FA50 is the cheaper version of the one that I have. This is the base model. These handlebars would fit mine, I think. But no, they wouldn't. They got some tabs welded to them. And the chrome is no better than the one. But these handle grips are the same. Cables are basically the same. The engine is similar. but not exactly the same engine. It's missing the exhaust. He wants $100 for it, and that's too much. It's got Schwinn scooter tires on it, or Schwinn moped tires. Yeah, it's definitely newer than 81. It's got the JS, or 17-digit VIN. It's missing the foot pedal hanger things. Some parts boat. I've got the key though. We've got a Honda Express. These are more common, easier to find parts for. But I'm not a Honda Express fan myself. I just don't do anything for me. See how similar the FA50 and the Express really are to each other. It's a 1980. It's missing the whole top, well, missing the cylinder head, missing the magneto cover. It's in pretty rough shape. Now this Chinese one, these aren't really worth anything. This is what happens to Chinese bikes. Look at this. This thing can't be more than 7 years old. Look at this. This is plastic. Look at this. This is Japanese plastic. This is Chinese plastic. People wonder what the difference is. It's got $13.99, 1,399 miles. And it's like, that's probably a 2006, 2005 maybe. Yeah, about 10 years old. Last time I rode it, 13. But it's in terrible shape. And that's what happens to the Chinese bikes. They just fall apart. I don't even know what brand it is, but it looks familiar. It's like one of these being sold as Daihon or Daewoo or something. Yeah. The GY6. You know, it would be fun to take one of these, pull the motor and wiring harness out, install it into the FZ50 frame, make it a GY6 conversion. I actually considered that myself. This is Bill's Trading Post. Pretty cool place. Got a little bit of, well, everything. Well, that was really fun, you know. I'm glad I got to really talk to the owner. Last time I was there, I think he was busy. He wasn't really too talkative at the time. But he actually followed me in and talked to me and got to know me a little bit. I got to know him a little bit. That was great, you know. Shops like that, I don't know if they're really a dying breed, but guys like him really are, you know. And the guys, you think he said he was 85 years old, and he still gets up every day and does what he does. And he was telling me that this woman from Connecticut came up and wrote an article in one of their local papers about his place, because there's a lot of antique collectors in Connecticut too, and they're willing to travel wherever they need to go to find what they want to find. And I'm telling you, this guy has really a little bit of everything. I did ask him specifically about vintage computer stuff. He didn't really have much of that. He had what I saw, which was, I found a compact laptop. I was tempted to just buy it from him. It was the compact version of the HP ZE5000 series, which I owned one. I had a 5700, I think. But I was going to buy it from him for a couple of bucks, but I just like, you know what? No, it's not worth it to me. So anyway. Yeah, so that's that. something happened. Got an ambulance, a cruiser, the road is blocked. Somebody done screwed up. Well, the ambulance is moving. Crap. I got things to do today. No, I don't really. That's the animal hospital over there. Or the Humane Society. I wonder what's going on. Come on. Looks like they're letting the other lane go. Maybe we'll catch some gnarly carnage. Hopefully everybody's okay. Hopefully everybody's okay. Nobody died. Nobody got hurt. Let's just hope that's the case. But yeah, once again, Bill's Trading Post, West Swanzey, New Hampshire. It's right near Keene, so it's not far off of, is it 93 north? Going to Vermont. 91, 90, I think it's 91, 90, I don't know. No, it's not 93, I think it's 91, or I-90. Yeah. Whatever, the one that goes into Vermont. Yeah, that's where you want to go. This isn't good. Maybe not so bad. It probably isn't as bad as it looks. I hope. And they get me some lunch. They swing into Keene somewhere and find some grub. Yeah. All right, what do we got? Got a Dodge Dart. Somebody's getting talked to. Looks like the Dart was not. Yeah, tore the bumper right off the car. Oh no, he's got somebody else's bumper in his grill. The other car, I don't know where the other car is. I gotta pay attention to the road, so I can't really deal with that. But anyway, looks like it's just a minor head-on collision, nothing serious. And the fact that the ambulance isn't rolling reds is a good thing, because it means that there's more likely nobody got hurt. So they send the ambulances anyway, and hopefully nobody needs it. All right, well that was fun, huh? All right, I might do more videos like this in the future. There's a lot of shops like Bill's Trading Post that have all kinds of cool crap, and we'll be doing some more stuff. Maybe I'll bring a guest in my next video, someone I met who really likes the same kind of stuff I do. So, and hopefully she'll join us in the future. And if she's watching this video, you know I'm talking about you. Okay? All right.